Got out of the taxi in Greece and had a conversation with the driver that I have to share with you. He asked me my name, what I'm doing in Greece, if it's my first time. 2-3 minutes into the conversation, asks me where I'm from. I told him I'm from Israel. As soon as I said Israel, his eyes lit up. He began to say incredible things about Israeli people. Every single time that they come into Greece, they're very friendly, the families are nice, so generous, and that their energy is so positive. And I asked him, do you think most people from Greece like Israelis?
Yeah. More percent is very good people. Yeah.
Most people in Greece support Israel. Oh my God, Brock, are you crazy? No, I'm not crazy. I'm actually 4 days into my first time ever in Greece. I've been in Athens. I've been on an island. I've been speaking to locals for 4 days. I've been going around wearing my necklace, being a Jew, being an Israeli, trying to get a boots on the ground reality. I have 3 videos that I've made in the past 72 hours, all of which share my real experiences here in Greece. I've shared these on Instagram and on TikTok and on X, and it's time for all of you on YouTube to see them. I want you to pay very close attention because I'm getting closer and closer to just absolutely being fully on board with my hypothesis that the boots on the ground reality that we have across the world isn't even close to what is being reflected on the internet. Social media, in real life, in person, human, day to day, are not the same thing. I have traveled and I've left Israel now. I've gone to the United States, to Canada, to Spain, to Morocco, to South Africa. I'm in Greece. I'm also going to Australia very soon to prove myself right and show all of you that there are things that we are being not shown. We are not being shown these things. Anyways, we're gonna look at all 3 of these videos. Watch all 3 of them. Let's talk about them after. This is me. Dear Jew in Greece, I want you to know that I see you. I literally just walked by a bus with an Israeli flag on it. I want you to know that we're out here. Stop tucking in your necklace. Stop being afraid. I understand it's not easy. I want you to know that I see you. We are out here, bro. We are out here. Don't be afraid. The more that you're afraid, the more that people are going to sense that energy. Be proud. Dear Jew, I love you. I'm standing here at the Acropolis in Athens, the birthplace of Western civilization, democracy, and so much history that shaped our world. I'm standing here as a Jew, as an Israeli, and people are telling us to tuck it in, people are telling us to hide. I refuse. Here in Greece, where Socrates asked questions and truth was literally debated, I feel the same exact connection as when I stand in Jerusalem, grounded in real history, civilization, not slogans or fabrications. And as for the Philistines, they come from here. See that flag? They come from here. The Philistines do not originate from the land of Israel. They originate from the Aegean world. You can go around and ask locals here in Greece. Let's call a spade a spade. The Philistines were actually settlers who left their coastal cities and settled in places like Canaan and the Levant. So when people invoke their name today, they're actually talking about outsiders from here, not the land of Israel. I just got out of the taxi in Greece and had a conversation with the driver that I have to share with you. By the way, this video goes way deeper, so I suggest that you stay on. As a lot of the conversations start, he asked me my name, what I'm doing in Greece, if it's my first time. 2-3 minutes into the conversation, asks me where I'm from. I told him I'm from Israel. As soon as I said Israel, his eyes lit up. He began to say incredible things about Israeli people. Every single time that they come into Greece, they're very friendly, the families are nice, so generous, and that their energy is so positive. And I asked him, do you think most people from Greece like Israelis?
Yeah. More percent is very good people. Yeah.
Last night I had dinner at this deserted area overlooking the Acropolis in Greece. And I was sitting next to 2 Greek people who were speaking amongst themselves the whole time. The guy next to me turns and he asks me, is this my first time in Greece? I told him yes. Only 5 or 6 minutes into the conversation, he asked me where I'm from. I said, I'm from Israel. He said, oh, Israel. Actually, I have a cousin from Greece who's a doctor. He went to the United States. Now he's in Israel. He's actually a surgeon at Sheba Medical Hospital. Now here's the thing. You guys know that I've been traveling the world trying to get a perspective of people on the ground that we don't see on social media. In fact, I decided to go to places like Spain. I decided to go to places like Morocco. I even went to South Africa in the United States. And this really started in America. I was at the White House, Capitol Hill, while Bibi was testifying, speaking to some of the most radical people possible. And I have found a very common theme that none of us are seeing on social media, which is why I get a lot of pushback whenever I come on here and talk about what people aren't saying, which are all the positive things. And people think that I'm dismissing the anti-Semitism. They think that I'm dismissing the negativity. It's not dismissing any of that. But do you guys prefer that I'm just another fear-based algorithm? Should I just be another negative influencer who's coming on here and making people feel more feared? If I'm dismissing all the negativity, then I would say that everyone who says that to me is dismissing all the positivity. But I decided to leave Israel, go interact with the locals, and show you what's really happening here so that you can change your perspective. It can't just be every single time I place myself in a taxi, at a restaurant, in urban places, in suburban places, in villages, and I'm having a conversation with somebody who tells me all of the good things. I forgot 2 nights ago, I was literally in one of the most furthest left neighborhoods in Kukaki here in Athens. I was speaking to somebody who was there, asked me where I'm from. I said Israel, and I asked him about the anti-Semitism in Greece, or people, what they think about Israel, and he's like, man, it's really not that bad. It's probably just what you're seeing on social media. Like, I have no agenda or prerogative to have to make any of this stuff up. If this wasn't my experience, if this wasn't my perspective, if this wasn't the conversations I was having, I'd be sharing that with you. What I am trying to show is that the energy that you put out to the universe a lot of the times is going to be reflected back at you. So for all the messages that I get to tell me to watch out and be careful and tuck in my necklace and that I shouldn't go there, I'm always going to watch out. I'm always going to be careful, but I'm not going to tuck anything in. I'm not ever going to stop myself from going somewhere just because of what I've seen on social media. This is the energy that I have put into this situation, and I'm trying to encourage all of you to put your chin up, shoulders back, and smile and be proud. Am Yisrael Chai. Now, I posted this on my X account, and I want you to see, this guy here who has almost 38,000 followers on X, he reposted a video. And I just want you guys to see some of the comments. Anti-Semitism is perpetrated by a small minority. It's just they are organized, dedicated to a political or warped ideological cause, often well-funded and extremely vocal. Where's the other one that I wanted to show you? Greeks who love Greece stand with Israel. We are the silent majority. We don't need to act like insane clowns in the streets and being annoying. You guys have all of our love and support. Like, that's fantastic to hear. Just went to look at the pro-Pali in Sydney that marched through the city. I was pleased to see the number of non-marchers in the street who were obviously unimpressed by the protesters. You can continue to go through that thread on my X account to see some of the incredible comments and responses that I got from people who are literally just saying the same thing that I've been saying. There is a loud minority of people who have made such an incredible amount of noise and imprint on this entire space that the vibrations are so loud and so consistent that it just makes you think that it's everywhere that you go. And social media has an incredible way of doing that. That's actually how they make money. Social media makes money on engagement. How long can a user stay on a page? Typically, the things that keep people more engaged are fear-based content. This is why the media and the news, a lot of what you see when you turn on the news, your local news, your national news, your international news, just go look at the headlines. Read the first 4 or 5 words. What does it make you feel? Happy, bliss, love, or angry, scared, violent, and afraid? Guys, it's literally all in front of you. Like we're in a fucking matrix. Like we're in it, like take the goggles off, man. I'm not dismissing what's going on. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm not saying that there aren't incidents. Of course there are incidents. I talk about them in length on my channel. They're concentrated events. If these cameras and these drones and all of these people who make all this noise, if they also pan to the right or to the left, front or back, and asked all of the other people, why are there no cameras showing the people watching the pro-Palestinian protests, and why aren't they going up to them and asking them what they think? That's a great video. It's an incredible video. I'm trying to change all of your perspectives, all the way from Athens in Greece. I love all of you. Thank you for all of your support. Here's a note from me. Here are 4 ways you can help us grow if you believe in our mission. On Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal, you can directly contribute to helping this message grow and reach more people across the world. If you want to join the inner circle, join our Patreon with different tiers, and of course, our Discord community, which is free with people from all across the world. The links to every single one are in the description. And last but not least, to the other Barak community, I love you. Ani ohev otchem. I'll see you guys next time.